Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the race for the Monaco Grand Prix TNC F1. I'm back again with the two knobheads of Jonathan and Jay, so obviously qualifying was quite interesting. We've seen Noet get into the 109s.
Yeah, that was an amazing time from him. An awesome lap, great lap.
Alrighty, we're just waiting on the pre-race.
And it doesn't look like
nerves to build up.
Got
Pre-race
back in.
ceremonies to come to an end.
Or maybe Bruno didn't get back in.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, he's not on the grid.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, but as we build up to the formation lap, obviously that's a new introduction for this weekend. Just to calm the nerves down a little bit, gives everyone a chance just to yeah, as I said, just calm down the nerves and just go through the motions. I would
Get a
say.
feel for the track, yeah.
Yeah. But obviously the strategy today will be an easy one stop unless you get into some into an accident early in the proceedings.
Yeah, and even then it might turn into a hard one stop because you might end up getting just like a teeny bit of wing damage, which has happened to me multiple times, and then just you have to wait it out and see, and you have to pit early, and then you're doing a huge undercut, and so you can still see interesting stuff with the strategy today, even though it should be an easy one stop if you have a clean race.
Obviously, as well, like the F1 category does run strict corner cutting, whereas only the other categories run the GP2 and GP3 run the regular corner cutting.
Yeah.
So obviously corner cutting will be a bit of a factor as well today. Obviously drivers will want to keep their noses clean and just survive as well, as good as they can. So we'll just quickly run through the grid as the drivers do line up. We have Noek 3712 on pole from Black Mamba in P2. It's going to be a tough fight between those two today, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
They're one point away from each other in the Drivers' Championship, so they're going to be going at each other. And you might see them initially try and keep it clean, and as they pull away from the pack, just start going at each other, because they also need to catch up to Narashi Uzumaki and Rabadaki.
The drivers are lined up. The tension is building. We're building up to the 5 red lights for the Monaco Grand Prix TNC F1, and it's lights out, and away we go. It seems like looks like a very clean start from everyone. Looks like is that Kart? It looks like Bet's trying to go around the outside of Kart, and he made the move done. Oh, side by side with the Salvers. Oh, it's very hectic there. Yeah, it looks like Bet's still in P4. Everyone's made it through the first couple of turns cleanly, but it looks like Brett's looking at a move on. That's pushing it. Very tight move there. Oh, please, there's one in the back of. No, that did it. It looked like there was a bit of contact, but no front wing loss. I don't think so. Everyone clean through the first half lap, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so a very nice camera shot there through the Noval chicane, but look, yeah, the order has not changed from the start. Obviously, we're just right on board with just see if anyone does have front wing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit of a clot there from Betts into the swing pole chicane.
Yeah.
Now looks like everyone's clean.
Yeah, at the start of the race, very good racing there for Betts and Kart to keep each other. Even though they were going side by side, it's the tightest track on the calendar. So.
Go look at the gap that they're pulling out. They're already out to almost 3 seconds back to the two GP2 wildcard drivers. Well, obviously, like Brett and Guy will obviously want to get ahead of those two Saubers because those guys do not count for championship points. So it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is like, because they've already fell 2.5 seconds behind.
Now 3
the
seconds.
two Sauber drivers. Now, yeah, so.
Yeah.
So obvious. What was that, Jay?
Black Mamba and Noak are already pulling 3.5 second gap. So
Yeah, so obviously the fight will be for the podium finish between the last 5 drivers, I should say.
yeah,
If everyone can keep it clean.
that's the biggest if of the whole season.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're coming on lap 3 now. Yeah, these two are just pulling away. Well, they're already in the 12s, so it just shows how quick their paces are around this track.
We do have to keep in mind too that there is an almost 2.5 second gap between Betts and Rabbit Donkey now.
And Betts already has a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, so.
Yeah, so obviously Carts and Betts, Cart and Betts obviously used to running the regular corner cutting in the GP2. Obviously just pushing the track limits a little bit in the stricter F1 category.
Could very well be.
Everyone's still looking very clean with the front. Everyone's still got their front wings intact, so it's very good to see they're about almost 6 seconds now from P2 to P3. So
yeah, it seems like the German brothers are just in another world right now.
Yeah, but obviously the fight that we want to keep on is these 2 Sauers, and then what will Rabbit Donkey and Narashi Uzumaki do to get past these 2 Sauber drivers? Noah setting the fastest lap again, so obviously these 2, yeah, as Jay just said, they're in a world of their own, and Noah's already broken out of the DRS range, so obviously wanting to show that his pace from China was not just a one-off thing, even though David's kind of embarrassing crash put him out of the race. Those 2 were really close together, weren't they, Jonathan?
It was, yeah. And then once Black Mamba went out, pretty much it was Noak's race to lose.
Yeah, obviously getting the full house at the Spanish Grand Prix, Noak's. Yes. Oh, did he get the full house, Jonathan? I'm just trying to remember.
Black Mamba was on the pole.
Oh, was he? Oh, nice. Yeah, so on lap 4 now, so it's kind of just conserving now for everyone, like just make sure they keep it out of the wall, keep the pace up, and just avoid any calamities that'll ruin their race. 8 seconds now between Black Mamba and Cart, so and it looks like the 2 Saubers are pulling away from the Red Bull and the 2 Red Bulls and the Ferrari in the lower position, so.
Yeah, it's 3 groups here that we see forming.
You ever notice?
Even saying in that, sorry, but hold a 2-second gap from his brother. So.
And you notice too, it is brothers that are in 1-2, and then cousins fighting for 3rd.
Oh yeah, so. Yeah, no. What did I say? The point gap was between Noak and Narashi Uzumaki. It was about 15 points, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, and 12 to Black Mamba.
Yeah.
So.
Or 14, yeah, because Brett's on 70 and then Noah's on 55, yeah, so 15 points. So if Noah was to win today, it'd put him in a very comfortable position to challenge for the title, or challenge that championship league going into the Canadian Grand Prix next weekend, which is the second of our 3 100% races this season. And obviously, you two being Canadians, and in the GP3 category, you two obviously wanting to fight for home crowd and fight for the
3-second time penalty to Narashi Uzumaki.
Very nice, yes. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, about the home pride, and obviously both you guys will be want to look to get into that championship fight. So
yeah,
what are your guys like predictions for next week?
Yeah, I'm looking this weekend to hopefully get a little closer to the championship fight, and then hopefully I can do good at my home race. But obviously it's not just about me winning at my home race, because I obviously want Jonathan to do good at his home race, because it's both of our home races. So
how about you, Jonathan?
I hope to do well and get back into the to be able to get into the championship fight. I know I didn't have a few to start off the season, the first 4 races didn't go how I necessarily wanted them to. That 4th place that I had in Spain last week, I'm really hoping that's the start of a turnaround, and we'll definitely see here after the F1 race when GP3 starts if it is the start of things to come for me here at Monaco.
Very nice. Yeah, so we're starting lap 7 now, and wow, Noek's just in a land of his own at the moment. He's already got 3 seconds on his brother, and then another 11.5 seconds back to the 2 Saubers. So that's quite a it just shows the shorter. Is Brett? Oh, both of them are in. Yeah, no, both of them have got front wing damage. So we haven't seen what happened there, but.
Brett back onto the ultra softs, and Plugs going onto the supers.
Ooh, so very interesting strategy there from the Ferrari guys. Obviously, Ferrari not having the strongest, I would say, race in the
seeing
GP2
one
race
super
morning.
soft on the back left, so I feel like
I'm seeing supers on the left and then ultras on the front. So maybe Ferrari just wanna make sure that the rear's last end of the race.
yeah, that might be.
Black Mamba.
3
second time penalty.
So he's 6 seconds technically back from his brother now. So.
No, I'm seeing on the overhead view for ultra softs on Narashi Uzumaki's car.
Oh, yeah, I'm still seeing supers. So.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird glitch that the tires are having.
Cody, fix your shit, please.
Yeah.
Oh, Betts is in. And he's got front wing damage as well now. So
and he's already got 6 seconds of time penalties too. So
yeah, the guy now up in the P4, he'll obviously want to start chasing down the other Sauber now. Obviously knowing that.
That's going on to softs.
Yeah, so obviously he's looking to go to the end now, with about 30 laps to go.
Yeah, he
32.
Yeah, so these tires could definitely go to the end, but they'll just see if he can keep it out of the wall.
Yeah, he didn't think the super softs could. The super softs probably couldn't have made it to the end. They would have been asking too much out of them on such a tight track to do 32 laps on them. So he's gonna want to make it.
Yeah,
to
so
the end.
It'll be very interesting to see like how that strategy plays out, because what will Rabbit Donkey do? Because obviously he'll want to keep it out of the wall now, knowing that Narashi Uzumaki and his teammate are both down the order. So he'll want to push for that podium spot and take the fight to the Saubers, correct?
Oh, for sure. But he might not know exactly where Narashi Uzumaki is. You can only see the guy in front and the guy behind, but he knows that he's down enough, and he's gonna want to take that fight to Kart so he can get even higher in the order and maybe finish on the podium here in Monaco and get some points up on Brett. So you can definitely see him not wanting to keep it out of the wall, but also him pushing because he's gonna want to get that third position.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see how this race plays out, because on lap 9 the gap's now almost 5 seconds to from the leader to his brother. So
I'm seeing 3.8 now.
Yeah, I got 3.
Yeah, so you're obviously starting to close that gap in just a little bit, but obviously
he did jump down a lot. It was like at 4.5, and so I think Noak might have made a mistake.
I'm noticing too Black Mamba, and he's coming around the final. When he's coming around the final turn, go on to the front stretch, he is losing the back end a little bit.
Yeah, so obviously, he won't want to push those rear tires too much.
Yeah, because if you start to push those ultras too much, when you start to get to your pit window, having a sliding car in Monaco is really not what you want. So.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I can totally agree with that. From this morning's GP2 race, just having an unbalanced car is the worst thing you want to have on this track.
Yeah, I can attest to that from practicing and doing too many laps on the ultras in qualifying, and realizing I had to pit early, and then the supers didn't last me all the way, and it's scary going through Monaco the last couple of laps with your car sliding around like that. So, and more tail action from her Black Mamba here. So.
Yeah, I'm just watching that at the moment. Yeah. It looks like these two Sauber drivers obviously they'll be making the step up into the. Oh, Kart's lost a bit of front wing. Oh, that's a very interesting tale of events and bets and more time penalties.
Yeah, so that's 9 seconds now. So actually, Narashi Uzumaki is ahead of him because I think he only has 1 right now. So.
Oh, yellow flag. Oh, bets. Oh, it's a huge crash into the.
That left front.
It's a huge crash into the swimming pool.
He's lucky the tire did. Oh, thank God for the ghosting system, or Plevs would have plowed.
Oh, right. Plevs was so lucky that he ghosted.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that's very disappointing for the Sauber driver there, because he would have been hoping for a good race. And will a safety car be brought out?
Yeah, the safety car doesn't always work on here, but you can definitely see it. Although,
yeah, so
that's as far as already back in garage.
Black Mamba in.
Ooh, so going for a bit of an undercut there, mate, and he's going onto the softs, it looks like, which you have to wait and see till the team switch the tires. Yeah, he's going onto the softs. So.
Supers.
I see supers, and I saw him take off softs, and then now I see softs again. So
now I'm seeing softs. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going onto the softs.
Forth. Supers. I'd assume he went on the supers, but
now I'm being shown.
Well, sector 3, yellow. Nope. Okay. No, we're just scrolling through. So Black Mamba comfortably out in P2 now. He'll want to push now to try and see if he can get that undercut on his brother, but now with bets out, that puts Rabbit Donkey comfortably in P4 at the moment. So, and Brett currently on the ultra soft, so he will have to make another stop. So, has Ferrari got the strategy wrong?
Certainly looking like it.
Yeah, he's gonna need to push that gap down to almost nothing if he really wants to make this work.
We
do have to remember he is right now within a pit stop of Rapid Donkey, and Rapid Donkey.
But of course, remember as well. Of course, like if Brett had gone on to the the supers or the softs, he would be comfortably within a pit stop's gap of Rapid Donkey. But because now he's got to make another stop, it kind of puts it in the same situation we're at the moment, where Guy will pit and then Brett will have to pit again, maybe early lap, maybe early 20s, something like that.
Yeah, it's probably something like that. Early 20s.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see what Noek does now. Obviously, he'll be sticking to the easier one stop, going to the supers, unless he feels like he can't take those tires to the end.
Yeah, so we'll see if he responds to his brother here with the undercut. But be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, definitely. Well, obviously, 21.8 seconds. What's the pit lane?
It's about 20 seconds, I believe. So
it could be. He's still pushing. So he obviously still feels like he can get more out of those tires. He's currently in the 114. So it'll be very interesting to see what sort of laps.
Black Mamba is doing, catching him.
Yeah, the gate is starting to come down now. Obviously, Noek will see that, and obviously want to make sure he pits.
It might not matter that he will have faster tires at the end if he is behind him. So this will be interesting.
And Black Mamba was 2 seconds faster than his brother on that lap, and Guy and Carter in. Both of them. Car obviously fixing their front wing damage. So this will mean Guy's gonna this is just jump Guy into P3. No!
Wow, just in front. But now he's only got a second gap, so he'll be right behind him.
Both out
on the super softs.
Yeah, so these two will definitely going to the end. But now Guy want to push now because he's right behind him, and of course with Brett still having to make another stop.
Nowick's in.
Ooh.
So we'll see here
Super
what happens.
soft it is.
Supers.
We'll ride on board with David now, but I don't think he'll have enough to catch him. Nah, I don't think it's enough.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, he's coming out of pits now. Oh, this is gonna be tight. Nah, he's got him. He's comfortably ahead.
2.2
And on the faster tire as well, so...
Yeah, I think Black Mamba lost the back end there a little bit. But in that last corner, he didn't get the exit he wanted to on that straight. So ends up two seconds behind his brother again. So that the undercut didn't really work out for him.
Yeah, but yeah, so currently the gap now 1.3 seconds between Rabbit Donkey and Kart. So he's just shy of that DRS range at the moment, but if he sticks with him, who knows? He could be forced into some mistakes. Interesting situation here though. We're seeing super softs on the I'm seeing ultra softs on the Red Bull of Plebs, but but it says on the tire graph he's on the supers.
Guy just locked the tires into the hairpin, so he probably...
Oh, Black Mama's in again! Oh!
So
it's very interesting
he
there.
does have wing damage.
He looks like he's got severe front wing damage.
He is comfortably in second though, so...
Yeah, but this has completely opened up the race for
Nowick to win.
Yeah, it's basically just sealed unless Nowick has an issue where he needs to pit again. This is basically Nowick's race to lose now.
Nowick, I hate to put the commentator's curse on him. Right now, he is in that position for the Grand Slam.
And Narashi's in, Brett's in, and he's got more front wing damage. So, he's going to the softs now. So, he's obviously going to go to the end. But
yeah, maybe a little bit of prediction from Brett there that he knew he would get into the wall again.
Yes. So maybe just saving those tires so he didn't have to. So he didn't crash his wing on the harder tires, and then he had to make more stops on the softer tires.
Last podium spot.
Oh, it's getting very tight here. Only half a second now between the Sauber and the Red Bull. So interesting there. Obviously, Kart isn't in the championship hunt, whereas Rabbit Donkey's only got about 2 points behind the championship lead, so he could be leading the championship going into Canada at this rate if he finishes well.
It looks like we're not
even if
Gangnam style.
Even if he finishes where he is.
The penalty for Kart. So
that puts
unless Guy's got penalties, this has put Guy right in the podium spot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any penalties from him. I'll check real quick, but for now, at least, he is in a podium spot. So.
Yeah, so now 27 seconds the gap between first and second. So it'll just be a damage limitation race now for Nowick, just to make sure he gets to the end without putting it in the wall.
Yeah, so Guy doesn't have a penalty there, so he's looking good here.
He's looking really comfortable now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously having more experience in the F1 category and running with that stricter corner cutting a lot more often. Maybe this is benefiting Guy at the moment.
Although he might have trouble trying to keep himself off of the corner cutting penalties in the dirty air of Kart, and we know it's really bad at Monaco, the dirty air.
Oh, Kart's at the wall! Kart's at the wall! He's at the wall out to back. Black Mamba now, fastest lap of the race. That's looking really, really bad now for the Sauber. And he's in.
Yeah, he's in. He's gonna wanna. I think Plebs will jump him too. So.
Yeah. Players will definitely jump. Oh, but Well, why Plebs is going really slow. Oh, he's got front wing damage as well.
Plebs is in.
So this brings no actually Uzumaki if he can catch up. Oh, and he's got wing damage too. So
Oh, he's got huge front wing damage.
yeah, so a whole lot of wing damage here on that lap.
Looks like that car was doing Gangnam Style.
So it looks like the only survivors here are Black Mamba, Noak, and Rabid Donkey. And in fact, in saying that, Black Mamba actually did have wing damage and had to pit, but he was just so far ahead it didn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Just took him out of the fight with his brother.
Yeah, it's obviously going to get him in clean air. So if Noak does get front wing damage and pit again, and needs to pit again, obviously Noak. Oh, he'll probably go to the ultra softs, but it'll mean.
Yeah, Black Mamba's
it'll
still
mean slowly make that time up.
Yeah. So guys just looking here now to keep a clean race because she's got 23 seconds back to Car and 20 seconds to Black Mamba. So I'd say conservative race here for the rest of the race.
It's going to turn into another. It's going to turn into another Spanish Grand Prix where it's just the gaps, there's just no battles going on, and it looks like Plevs and Naoshi Uzumaki are already a lap down. Yes, they are. So that's cute. Oh, and Brett's got more front wing damage.
Brett cannot catch a break.
It's very upsetting to see from the defending champion and current points leader. So he's going to take a huge hit to his championship lead.
I think Noah just hit the wall.
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's huge front wing. Well, not huge, but it's a front wing damage on the Mercedes. So, well, yeah. Obviously he's got a 27 second gap, so he'll comfortably make a pit stop and rejoin, but
makes it more interesting for sure. And he's got to get through the rest of this lap with front wing damage too, so that could mean Black Mamba could catch him a little bit, and you'll see him closer. But also, I think he might.
David's got huge front wing damage now.
So every time I say something like that, it seems like the guy that's gonna benefit from the other person's front wing damage gets front wing damage also.
Yeah, as Piraxel 2121 said after the GP2 race this morning, the F1 race will just be a survival of the cleanest. And
what it looks like for Guy now is this will get him, because Blackmon's probably gonna have to pit. This will get him 2 seconds behind him. Maybe
if not in front of him. So like
he's really got to make up.
Oh yeah, he's carrying on. He's carrying on.
Oh wow, that's.
I don't understand why he'd carry on with front wing damage, unless he's just going to go to the end and just take the hit for having to struggle with a front wing instead of having to pit and then chase Guy down.
Gap is 4 seconds. So.
Yeah, but of course remember Noak's just pitted for fresh tires and front wing, so.
Yeah.
I
don't think 18 laps is going to be enough to hold off Guy, but we'll see. He is holding him off as of right now, but.
Yeah, but of course, these two are just in a league of their own, so obviously their pace will help them out, but.
Yeah, you'd have to
the front wing damage though.
With that much front wing damage, his whole front left, almost his whole front left. Well, it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. And
yeah, especially around Monaco. Now, Monaco's the last place you want to have front wing damage and try and carry on, but
yeah,
surprisingly enough, he's actually pulled a couple of tenths out of Guy. So obviously their front wing damage isn't affecting him as much as we thought it would.
Of course, he may be running the 6.6 wings, so he might already be used to running around with almost no downforce.
Just have.
And he's actually pulling out even more of a gap now. but also with the wing damage now, you might see it's probably harder to keep it out of the wall for him, even more hard. So you might see even more wing damage coming. I don't know what that'll mean.
Yeah, so, oh, guy's got a time penalty now.
That's
Yeah, but
of course
yeah,
he doesn't know that Black Mamba's got wing damage. So
but then again, look, he's still pulling the gap. But the gap's now 24.1 seconds. So obviously, yeah, obviously these two might be running lower wing just to help with that speed on the straights.
yeah, I think that's what's happening here.
And of course, yeah, like they'll have to. One thing also they'll have to watch out for is the lap traffic of Narashi Uzumaki and Plebs. So both of them already a lap down, but no, Plebs isn't a lap down yet. But Noik will be coming up to him soon. Don't know when, but he's definitely got lap traffic ahead of him. So
It's pretty close.
Yeah, but Noik's just in a league of his own with 16 laps to go. Is that right? 16.
16 this time around.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but look at these two. That they're just pulling away from Rabbit Donkey. Like it's just extraordinary to see like how quick these guys are.
Yeah, even with front wing damage, he's pulling away from Rabbit Donkey, and that's.
Yeah, so very interesting to see. Obviously, some of the viewers. Yeah, so obviously some of the viewers, obviously the viewers won't be enjoying this, but like we definitely are. Just the survival of the fittest, and just to see like who do you reckon? Like, okay, let's start making some predictions, shall we? Just put some commentators' curse on people. Who do you reckon will be the next to put it in the wall?
I think Black Mamba. No, I think Black Mamba. Well, okay, well Brett's not really even in the race, but
yeah.
I think Black Mamba with all that wing damage on the front, he's gonna have trouble keeping out of the wall. He has to. I mean, I'm still finding it hard to believe that he's pulling such a gap out from Rabbit Donkey, and if he is, he's really pushing it with wing damage. So.
Yeah, it'll be obviously this morning as well in the GP2 race. The Warlords they had severe front wing damage and started pushing and unfortunately crashed out with 2 laps to go. Obviously, you guys won't know this because you guys haven't watched the race, haven't seen the race footage yet. But
yeah, maybe we should talk about hard.
Yeah, as I said in the qualifying, we shouldn't really talk about this, but who cares? It's stuff to go off. But gentlemen, can I just say Monaco looks so nice at night. Oh, he's come up to. I know, but please has led him through. And Brett, another time penalty. There's just been a heartbreaking race. Or I should say as well from this morning as well. It's been a heartbreaking weekend for the Ferrari team in both categories so far. Yeah. Obviously, myself driving in the GP2 and having a horrible race this morning, and now Brett. Yeah, so both championship leading Ferraris having struggling rounds at Monaco, so
yeah, and that's including his teammate as well, who couldn't even get into the race. So
who couldn't even get into the race. So Ferrari just having a shocking weekend.
Yeah, it's not a great weekend for them. That's for sure. Yeah, Ferrari's hoping to, in F1 at least, Ferrari's hoping to get back into the constructors fight, and with the disconnection and. Now Brett's down in 6th, second to last out of all the drivers, so because Betts did crash out, so he will get 1 place, but again,
but of course you're going back to predicting for crashes. Jonathan, who do you reckon will be next to put it in the wall, apart from Brett, because we know he will.
To be quite honest. With the damage that he's already got, I can see Black Mamba.
It'll be very interesting to see though, like if the drivers can keep it clean for the next 14 laps or so. Obviously, Plev's now being lapped, so. But the gap now the gap's now 8 seconds between Kart and Rabidonkey, so. This could shape up to be another fight. Both of them on 3-second time penalties, so both these guys do have penalties, but they're basically equal penalties, so the penalties just cut themselves out, so it's still a fair fight to the finish now for these two. Kart's still in the 14s, so yeah, he's got very consistent pace, and he's taken to the GP. He's taken to the F1 drivers.
Yeah, he's been eating that gap out of Rabidonkey pretty much for 10 laps now, so you could see him catch him towards the end. You could see an interesting fight there for the final.
Yeah, but obviously as well, like, of course, Kart did race in the F1 race this morning, so obviously having having about 40, maybe another 45 laps of practice underneath him, and in race conditions as well. Sure,
yeah,
obviously that's going to help him.
Yeah, because you can practice all you want, but it's not going to be.
Well, Kart's got another time penalty.
Yeah,
advantage Rabidonkey.
He just.
Oh, he's just put in the wall again. It's a back.
That's a bad sector Q for him on this lap. Saw him cut the corner at the Nouvelle chicane, and then just that corner catches everybody. No. It seems like with the front wing damage.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I've been caught out myself there many times in my F1 online racing career, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very hard corner to nail. Like it can be an absolute bitch of a corner if you don't get it right. So obviously Rabidonkey will now start pulling out that gap now. So all sector 3s. Oh, plays a spun at the final corner. Oh, it's very lucky for David to miss.
Yeah.
Miss Plebs there.
If he had been even close, if he'd been any closer, that could have been very bad for his race.
That could have been very bad for the boat, or not both of them, but.
Oh,
Brett's in the wall at. Oh, Brett's in the wall at Raskas.
He just kept going. He didn't even go into the pits. He's just gonna.
Doesn't even look like he has any damage.
No, he's got front left damage, but it's not.
The front wing. It's not too severe. It's probably maybe a yellow front wing if he's lucky.
In the process of that, Rabidonkey getting a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so again now the fight's equal again, but Kart obviously having their front wing damage now, so obviously he'll just want to carry on and just consolidate now with about 12 laps to go now. So.
Yeah, 11.
Oh, David spun!
Thankfully for the ghosting system. Again, saving plebs.
Again, yeah. But that's even more front wing damage. It's even more front wing damage for the Toro Rosso driver.
And what did we say? Our predictions are correct. Well, technically not, because plebs did.
Well, technically not, but yeah.
Plebs.
Plebs.
And in 5
seconds, stop, go.
You can see a fight but of course here developing between him and Arashi Uzumaki.
Oh yeah, we could do, yeah. Yeah, but of course, Brett. Yeah,
of course, Brett will jump him in the pits because he's gonna replace his front wing too. So, yeah, I think.
Nah, actually, he's coming out wide. Yeah, he's jumped him. He's cleanly jumped him. But now they get almost a minute now between first and second. Look at this! Look how close this fight is now.
We got Rabidonkey getting into the fight here now for the second spot.
Go on, my son! Challenge him!
It's really close.
Let us see some battling!
That's not even Mason.
I know, but you don't understand. I'm falling asleep in the cockpit, in the commentator's box for you.
I hope you're not falling asleep in the cockpit.
I mean, I was falling asleep in the cockpit this morning, maybe, but...
That might explain why you might have had a bad finish.
Let's not go there, shall we, gentlemen?
Save it for superstars.
Save it for superstars.
There's basically like the one place anyone can just go and talk shit and like.
Yeah, you guys do. It's so unfortunate that Brett's audio messed up this weekend because that was a really good one.
That.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But
Consider
Nation Superstars on hgbbbroadcasting.com and the Transnation Challenge YouTube channel.
Plugs.
Yeah, but of course, remember as well, like we did sit there for like half an hour talking about my accident with car from Spain.
Yeah, that was the interesting part. That's what I'm talking about, Mackenzie.
That's what made it fun. Black Mamba pulling out now to an almost 5-second gap.
Ooh, obviously on the ultra softs now, so he's obviously gonna show that Toro Rosso pace now.
And Plev's really pushing here to catch up to Narashi Uzumaki. See him lock up into the hairpin there.
So
but
Uzumaki's penalties.
Oh, but of course remember as well. Plevs could. Will Plevs do anything to help his teammate? But I don't think so with there being a 6-second gap now. But we'll see what Plevs does to let the Toro Rosso driver through. He's currently 3/10 up on his personal best lap. Yeah, so it looks like Plevs might just give him DRS and then just get out of the way.
We'll see here.
Be patient, David. Patience. Lovely. And it's going to be a 12.2. Ooh, so is that 9 seconds of penalties now for Kart?
Yeah.
Interesting indeed.
Yeah, and
but now Kart's only 6 seconds behind Rabbit Donkey, but of course you're having that front wing damage. It's could be very interesting. Yeah, but Brett now almost a minute behind. Almost a minute behind Kart, and now he lets David through. Yeah, so this fight could get very interesting. Obviously, Plevs has just pitted and put on new tyres, and Brett's still out on old tyres with a broken front wing. So this could be a very interesting fight for 5th place. Excuse me.
You might even see a pass, which would be very rare.
Absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah.
It'd come down to be like the 5th pass this race.
The fans in the stands going wild for the 5th place for the battle over 5th.
Absolutely lovely. Black Mamba now into the 11, so obviously very upset that his race has gone the way it has, and
at least he's gonna finish this week.
That's setting time trial times for the best GP3 drivers in a race. So just tells you how fast they are.
It's just crazy to show, like it's just crazy to see their pace, but obviously we'll move on to a bit of chat of 2018, season 2018. Obviously you guys won't have to compete against these guys, but I'm stuck as one of their teammates. I'm stuck as David's teammate for season 2018.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
So
that's gonna at least give you a shot at the constructors.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That gives you a constructor championship for like.
I mean, Jay's gonna be in a McLaren.
I mean, yeah, but I also get to be with Guernsey 28, so.
Then the North Americans taking it in the British engineering. Well, technically Kiwi engineering, because Bruce McLaren's from our little part of the world.
Yeah, but it's also ran in Britain, and about a bunch of British people work there, so.
Yeah.
And then of course
I get.
So you could say founded by a Kiwi.
It is. Well, that is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but the gap now 5 seconds between Kart and Rabbit Donkey on lap 34 now, but it's really just it's getting quite boring here at the end of the race. Well, not boring, but like it's just.
Yeah, it's
just missing. It's just.
All race has been this battle for 5th.
Yeah, too true.
Last of the runners.
Battle for the wooden spoon.
Then again, we can't really say last of the runners because there is still 5.5 laps to go.
Yeah, but true. Yeah, but then again, Kart is Kart's a minute ahead of them. So if anything was to happen,
It'd be these two.
It'd be these two.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, yes. Yeah, as we were saying about the battle of the winds, who's gonna get there? Who's gonna get bent over and have their ass smacked first? Oh, Brett having a horrible run out of the final turn, and Pleb's gonna go around the outside into turn 1. Oh, this could get very tasty. Oh, he's gonna bang! Oh,
Really tight.
oh, it's very close there, but yeah, but Brett keeping. Oh, that's the most exciting thing that's happened all race.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look at that front wing damage. It's not going away anytime soon, so you can definitely see a pass here coming into the tunnel, maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously the spectators are having a bit of a laugh about this, about how boring this race is getting for them. But yeah, in terms of championship,
are the viewers still awake? Or...
well, we might have to have a look at that, but we might as well do some points calculating while we're here, just to see. Okay, we will open up the calculator. So
you know, we could see a last lap pass. Yeah, we could just say, oh, our race had a last lap pass in it, and then people would watch the whole thing and be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, just wait for that last lap. Last lap
pass for the win, clickbait.
Yeah.
Okay. So if Brett, how many points do you get for 15A? So yeah, so Brett will be on 80 points at this point in time. So
10
yeah,
and 25. That would draw.
Oh, yeah, that'd draw them dead even, and then and then
that would mean Rabbit
Donkey
in the lead then, right?
68
Black Mamba
plus.
though would be because Black Mamba would be getting 18. Yes, and he's 12. He would be 6 up. And
Okay, so hold that up. Okay, so what? So 18, yeah. Yeah, okay, so, and then David has 56.
David would be taking over the championship lead. Because he's
no, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
4 points behind Brett. So yeah, and then 5 point difference.
Okay, no, 56 and 18. That puts him on 74. Yeah, so.
Guy, I think would take a 3 point lead.
The Rabbit Donkey is the lead then.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so this is the championship. If the race was to finish right now, this would be the championship. You'd have Rabbit Donkey on 84 points. Then okay, I'll just do another calculation. So 60, yeah, 3 point lead. Yeah, so yeah, Rabbit Donkey with 83 points. Then you'd have Brett and Noah tied for second place on 80 points, and then then David and P4 on 74 points. So
that's a close championship.
That is.
Yeah, but then if Brett was to lose P5,
which I think he's going to, because he does have 6 seconds of penalties.
Does Plebs have any penalties, Jay?
I don't think so. I haven't seen any. But I'll check real quick.
That's on
yeah,
it,
so yes. So if Brett gets P6, he'll still be in third in the championship. But
Plebs doesn't even have a warning. No. Plebs
he has a warning.
He had that. Stop
Oh, that's.
Oh yeah. So Oh, but.
It's a stop go. Has he already served it?
He hasn't served.
Got another penalty.
He hasn't served it, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, so it'll be 10 second time. It'll be 10-second time penalty for Brett. I mean for Plebs there. So
Rash Uzumaki is 9, so that's a 1 second gap. For
so Plebs has got to get around him and then pull a 1 second gap.
Oh, but he's got severe front wing, but obviously he's comfortably got P4. There's no point. Just
there's nothing's gonna happen there.
No point fighting to put it to carry on, just to put it in the wall at the end. So obviously he'll consolidate a very good P4 for the wildcard driver.
Yeah, that's a good race for him.
If I'm not mistaken, Plebs has absolutely 0 front
Oh
wing.
yeah, yes, yeah, he's completely destroyed his front wing. Did anyone get sight of that?
I just happened to notice that he was right ahead of of Nowick, and then I went into him and saw he had 0 front wing.
Oh,
He's
that's
hit
a
the
very
wall.
heavy hit. Very heavy hit at to back. So
The worst damage that the only damage he could do now, worse to that car, is destroying it altogether.
yeah, but he's obviously now coming on to the final lap of the race now. Nowick, it's been a very good drive from the Mercedes driver. He'll take P2. Yeah, he'll take equal second in the championship now, going to the Canadian Grand Prix. And Guy Guinness, was that third penalty of the race or second?
I believe it's second. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but
no,
it's been
third,
a very
third.
Deal 26 seconds between him and
Even if he's got, and Cart's already got some too, so I think.
And Plevs is in. Plevs is in to replace their front wing. So
I think that's what the championship's gonna look like then. And Rabbit Donkey, very happy with the podium and puts him into the championship lead today. Clean race.
Yeah, it'll come. It's. Oh, according to the spectators, apparently Brett brake tested. Yeah, there could be some sort of investigation going into that incident. But here he comes, Nowick 3712 around the final corner. He'll be very happy with that race win. That's a race win at the Monaco Grand Prix for the Mercedes driver. Well done, Noah.
That was a great race. Absolutely.
And Brett will take P5. So it puts him equal on points with the race winner going to and Rabbit Donkey in P3. So wait, did Noah lap the whole field apart from his brother?
Yep.
I think he might have. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Because Black Mama's the only
And
one
Please
that
lost his front wing again. Please has lost his front wing again.
Mirashi Uzumaki's actually been double lapped, I think, because Kart had finished after Nirashi Uzumaki.
No, oh yeah. Yeah, so Please will take P6, and very nice drive there from the German brothers there. They take a 1-2 again. Well, actually, I take that back. I think that's their first. It's the first time that they've both finished a race this season.
Yeah, they've been missing or crashed out or.
Alright, we'll head to the other call now, and we'll head and see if we can get driver interviews.
That's the least amount of pit stops I've ever had to make.
I didn't damage the front wing once.
Alrighty, I'll wait for my commentating buddy. We'll have to add Jay. In real quick.
Let me sleep.
Axel, what happened?
Mic check.
That's unfortunate. Mic check. Okay,
Holy
hold on.
shit.
I'll just quickly see if I can get Jay in.
Hey, just before you do that, Matt, I am so sorry for turn 1.
Which turn?
Oh,
turn
what
1.
did he do?
When I basically squeezed you into the wall.
Yeah.
Noah, the only one without penalties though.
I tried to late break so I could actually give you the run, but then, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, we'll go.
Before we go back live, by the way, we did the calculations during the race, Guy. You are the championship leader.
Well, there's no 3 points.
Yes, 3-point gap, and then you're equal on points with Noah.
Oh shit.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go back live in a couple of seconds.
But yeah, Casino, I lost the rear.
Okay,
Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say that. I was just really shallow and then stuck my foot down and just went back. Ugh. I'm actually very happy with that race. I'm very happy with that race.
Really?
And I wanted to finish up on him so badly. I was putting the pressure on. Following you.
Okay,
Alright, are we live?
yeah, nah, we'll go back now. Yeah, so at the very end, we're ending it here at the Monaco Grand Prix. We'll get interviews with the driver. Guy, P3 championship leader. How happy you got to be about that, mate?
Yeah, I'm ecstatic if I'm honest. I finished the race, which is what I was going for at the beginning. As you could probably tell, I was a bit off the pace of the leaders, and definitely wasn't one of the fastest cars out there. But just decided to keep it safe, and it worked, barring one little spin that I had. Yeah, I kept it clean, didn't lose any front wing, and that's what I was going for, and it paid off. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Championship lead. That's all I can ask for, really.
Yeah, congratulations on your podium there. And good luck for Canada next week.
Thank you.
Now, Brett.
Yeah.
What can you say about that? Like, you can't. I can't. You got damage limitations. But
I wouldn't call it damage limitation so much. It was a matter of survival. And I came into Monaco with the dead set of knowing that I probably wouldn't leave as the championship leader anymore unless Guy had a problem. And in saying that though, Noah's definitely come back into the championship picture with his win there, and he was off the hook. To put 2 laps on me and Matt, despite everything, that's incredible. But the car was good. The car was really good when it was off the walls. But Guy made a mistake coming through into Razkaz about lap 4 or something, and then must have jumped on the brakes really quickly because I ended up rear-ending him and getting a bit of front wing damage there. And then
that explains the.
So then it was weird. I didn't know on my screen whether it was lag, because on my screen it was weird. I just suddenly got hit up the arse.
Probably got well, a couple of times I did give you a few taps because
yeah,
I was looking for a move. I was looking for a move in there. Like I was going to overtake you on the first lap in that corner before the hairpin, but then you shut the door. So I went again, then you shut the door, and then I went again, you shut the door. So I was a little bit aggravated.
It was getting very close to and especially that first lap where you look like you're going to go for a move and you're like millimeters from touching each other.
There's quite a bit of tap.
I thought about going on with it, but then I thought, no, first lap instance was never going to be. But I had a really great battle with Matt at the end of the race, and I'm unfortunate that I caused him to lose his front wing again. But that's kind of racing that we wanted to have last season when we were teammates. So that's the kind of battles I want to see further down the road. But to survive the race, finish the race, which that was the prior goal. That's good, and only 3 points behind the leader. It's no big deal. We'll catch him in Canada.
Yeah, and well, unless Jonathan and Jay, have you guys got any questions for any of the drivers before we get on to Matt real quick?
That's the only thing I wanted to get on to. So, well.
Yeah, well, Matt, it's been a tough start to the season for you, P6, and at least you finished this one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. My horrible luck can't keep continuing. I had somehow I had traction control on in qualifying. I was like, why am I going so slow? So I worked it out just before the race. So I changed it back so I wasn't super slow in the race. But yeah, starting from the back sucked. But I was just waiting for everyone to go through the first corner. I was like, it was pretty much another formation lap for me, the first lap.
Yeah, I was surprised at how clean the start was, and
obviously I gotta have to hit Guy up about something. You keep brake checking me in the bloody formation lap.
Yeah, and therefore me as well. And I'm like,
I was just trying to build up a big gap. I thought it'd be funny if I just.
Yeah, well, I thought that was the game because I noticed how much of a gap there was between you and the next guy. So I thought, kind of thinking, are you gonna let them try and cool their tires down so they have a bad start?
It was, and then I felt kind of bad, so I sped up towards the end of the lap.
Yeah, well, no, you're sorry to interrupt you too, but we'll just talk with the race winner and now tied for second in the championship. Noah, full house there, mate. Well, no, not a full house because your brother got the fastest lap, but everything but the fastest lap. It was a dominating weekend for you. Second win in a row. How was that, Noah?
I don't know. It was quite lonely, to be honest. Under the floodlights.
Yeah,
just be thankful that I didn't decide to hold you up so I could get some blue flags out of you.
Oh, Brett's been saying that all week. He was trying to try and get blue flags out of you.
I don't know.
Yeah, but as you said as well, under the floodlights, Monaco was just absolutely gorgeous, wasn't it? Wasn't it, gentlemen?
It was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all right. It was all right. There was a few patches like through the start where there was a bit of
I
just a
didn't
tiny
like it.
little bit of glare, but yeah, all in all,
Yeah.
it just made
Very
made the car a lot harder to get temperature up on the tires. So
Yeah.
not that I stayed on the
All
softs
right.
long.
Oh yeah. No, okay, so we'll just wrap it up there, gentlemen. This has been Mackenzie Stewart, Jonathan Carton, and a special, very very special guest, Jay, signing out. When you head back to the commentary box for the GP3 race with Brett Keenan and Guy Tusker in just under, is it half an hour time or an hour and a half?
Oh shit! I thought I had more time than that. Yeah, half an hour.
Half an hour's time. We'll catch you later, guys.